Today I'm going to go over the 4 secret tips no one talks about when going for a 20 kill game. So without wasting any time, let's go ahead and jump into the first tip I have for you, which is knowing what you're capable of. Getting a 20 kill game is definitely not an easy task, and it can be argued that it's more difficult than getting Apex Predator, especially for this rank season. So if you're actually determined to get a 20 kill game, you need to ask yourself truthfully, are you even able to get 10 to 15 kills per match? Now, I'm not saying getting 10 to 15 kills every game. It's near impossible to get a 20 bomb game every game, but when you do line yourself up for one, being able to pull through the mid and end game is crucial. There's definitely a ton of tip videos out there that tell you how to have the specific mindset for getting a 20 kill game, but again, if you're not remotely close to getting one, chances are you're not randomly going to get one. I always say when you're getting a 20 kill game, it's a lot of luck on top of preparation. So once again, you need to ask yourself, are you even capable of getting those high kill games to set yourself up? Now, in the game you guys are watching, I am playing duo v trios. So I'm essentially partnered up with one person, and that is Riva. Shout out to you. You are the GOAT. And we are essentially going to be 2v3ing this entire lobby. The reason why I try shying away from 3 stacking or essentially playing with a full team is because I always find myself competing with my teammates to get kills. We're fighting for kills. We're stealing kills. So when you're 2v3ing lobbies, you're not going to have to worry about that. Both of you are going to get fed in terms of kills and damage. And when you win, I can guarantee you it's 10 times more satisfying. So me and Riva, we end up taking market side of Fragment City. And I decided to land at market all alone since no one was going here. But I did notice a team was broken building. So as soon as I get my loadout, I go and peek to see what kind of damage I can deal or catch anyone off guard.
First blood. First blood. That was quick.
Now, I wasn't able to get a knock after the first few exchanges, but I did stall enough time for Riva to come back me up. What this is going to do is relieve a lot of the pressure and focus that's on me, bring it on to Riva while I work for another angle. Since we don't have that third teammate, when you're fighting enemy teams, they're going to be a little bit more aware of your positioning, and then it's up to you to outgun these enemies.
Are they close?
Yeah, they're pretty close. They're in broken. And one's on the staircase.
90 white on the guy broken. Pathfinder.
Ash is really low. Pack ready to push.
We've got 10 seconds.
Big grab, fun pat on top. Okay.
Reloading.
That's
Time's up and we're not in the ring. Reloading.
Now, unfortunately, Riva did get knocked in our first squad fight, so now we're sitting at 3 kills, but I do end up getting third-partied instantly from the 3-stack sweaty building. Plus, I'm cracked, don't have the most loot, so I need to instantly TP out. And as I'm making my escape, I hear more footsteps in market. So it turns out to be a great situation for me, because now I can force these 2 teams to fight each other while I heal, loot up what I need to loot up, and then hopefully go back and grab Riva's banner. After I finished using the black market to grab the ammo that I needed, I grabbed a few batteries. I'm looking a little bit healthier. These 2 teams in front of me were still fighting. So instead of me ratting and waiting till these teams completely finish fighting, notice how I play it. I go walk up sneakily on this fight and start looking for some quick and easy kills, aka picks. I want to pick these guys off, and this is one of the best ways to start racking up your kills early off into the game as easily as possible.
I'm having the moves right now.
This team didn't even send yet. Oh man.
You could probably TP to me, to be honest.
Target down. Enemy drop. Enemy shield. Right here. Killed a few.
And just like that, I managed to collect 4 more kills to my name. So I essentially got a whole squad wipe plus 1 extra kill, which is drastic. We're sitting at 7 kills, only 800 damage. So just about 100 damage per kill. And that's not even the best part. Wait until we get to the next squad fight. But the second tip I want to talk about is using your 2 most consistent weapons every game. Your damage output is going to be consistent. Your kills are going to be consistent. It gives you the best chances of winning every possible situation that you're put in. Now, for me, in my case, it's either going to be the 301 and the Volt or the 301 and the car. Currently, I'm rocking the alternator and the car, so I'm essentially just missing one weapon that needs to be cycled out. So once I find a 301, I am replacing my alternator with the 301 to set me up with my 301 car loadout. Now, of course, this is going to be personal preference. I want you guys to ask yourself, what are the weapons that you use that you find yourself just dominating with? It could be a shotgun. Let's say it's the PK, for example. 301 PK, that works for a lot of people. Whatever works for you, but I'd say the 301 is so versatile. It's going to help you put out that damage long range to start closing the distance on the team, even if you don't have a sight on it. The hip fire is still great on it, even though it was nerfed in this season. But there are people out there that are capable of using the alternator at long range, the Volt at long range. So for that case, you don't even need to run an AR. 2 submachine guns are good to go.
Reloading.
One team's dead.
The end of that. Reloading. Enemy down. Shattered an enemy shield. Another one.
As we just finished this construction fight, or should I say construction third party, once again, we managed to pull off another 4 kills off of a third-party fight. So we're essentially wiping a whole team plus one more of another team with very little damage. So we're catching enemies running away that are in shambles, extremely low on health, basically getting free kills. And yes, you can argue that it's a little bit of luck on some side of it. I will say, when you're keeping a high pace, you're looting quickly, rotating to the next squad fight, listening for those third-party shots, anyone can pull this off. Not just me, not just my luck. Yes, it's a little bit of luck on top of preparation, but when you're prepared, rotating at the right times, keeping a fast pace, this is going to happen to anyone.
What are they doing? They up top there? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I'll TP up, but I want to get one low. I TP'd away. Okay. Interesting. Behind you, behind you. I'm getting the fuse.
Coming out of this last squad fight that just happened, we got a pretty weird gunfight here where they were on top of the 3-stack building, but the zone just closed, so we essentially gated them out. But here's the point of the game where I thought to myself, I have a great opportunity to get a 20 bomb here. We're sitting at 13 kills, 1,400 damage, so roughly 100 damage per kill. So I'm maximizing the amount of damage that I'm putting out and the kills that I'm collecting. The thing is though, there are 11 players left in this entire game, including me and Riva. So in actuality, I have 9 players to kill in order to get a 20 bomb.
I may be able to get 20 here, though. I have 13. 11 up, though. Need 7. It's possible.
Doable.
Now, this next squad we walk up on, things get a bit interesting. Most times when you are 2v3ing squads, that 3-man squad gets a little bit more on the aggro side because they know your man down. But there are going to be some squads that you will come across that play it more passive. And for our situation, not only they're playing passive, but we're getting gate held and the storm is pretty much closing in on us. So we don't have much time to work this fight. We could either rotate around left and work into zone with a wide wrap, but they're probably going to gate us out in the safe zone if we do that, or we can try and force the fight on the spot with the limited time we have in hopes things go in our favor. Now, the third tip I want to talk about is going to be stop looting everything in sight. And what I mean by that is, let's say you're roaming past the POI or you're roaming past the no-name town. You don't want to be looting every single building. Let's say you're passing a bin. Okay, that's fine. Open up the bin, get what's in there, and then keep it moving. I think the biggest thing you can argue when it comes to looting is making sure you have batteries, but that's the only thing. When it comes to attachments, I wouldn't worry about it. You need to efficiently be able to wipe squads without all of the attachments in the game. Let's say you have a level 1 light mag, or you have no sight, or you have no stabilizer. It's okay. Practice on fighting teams with little attachments, and when you can get good at wiping squads when you don't have much attachments, then you're going to be saving a ton of time on rotating to find the next squad. That's absolutely key.
Keep up the bat.
Bloodhound 80.
Back there. Five on arcade.
Target down.
Damn, I really hit that last bullet on.
Nah, you're okay. You're okay.
And the last secret tip I want to talk about is going to be kill stealing is an issue. When it comes to your teammates stealing kills, that's an issue. And when it also comes to enemies stealing another enemy's kill. Let's say you're fighting an enemy and they get third-partied. That third-party team is just wiping enemies for free because you did all that damage. Best way to avoid other enemies from stealing your kills is capitalizing on the damage as soon as possible. As soon as you get good damage off on the team and they're not peeking anymore, that means they're going to be healing. This is your chance. You need to push up. So that's the best way to avoid other enemies stealing kills. And now when it comes to your teammate, again, since we're playing that 2v3 and I'm talking and communicating with Riva, I'm letting him know the character, I'm calling it out, who's really low, so that way he's not focusing that player and I have the chances of cleaning that up. Also, vice versa. Let's say he has somebody very low, he's gonna let me know who's low.
Reloading. Don't drive in position.
Don't spread the Valk, I'll get her.
An enemy shield. Enemy down.
50 on the new character.
Reloading.
I need 4.
2 squads left. I have 16 kills, so that means I need 4 kills to get the 20 bomb. So we're going to have to do a little bit of Minecraft farming here. I need to wipe 2 people from this squad, let them collect banners, run away. Now this is going to be a mission on its own. It's a lot easier to say it than to do it, I will say that. But the key to it is whenever you get a knock, your first priority is making sure that knock gets thirsted.
We can try to get them the res.
181 on.
I see him, I see him, I see him.
Reloading.
Get one more and then we're out.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, there's one.
Recharging my shields.
If you could distract the other guy, I can try to get that rate though.
Reloading.
He said it bad. He said for 70.
I got the Octane, perfect. We get the thirst and we're out.
Down.
Octane got his teammate's banner.
Reloading. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Give me a sec. I'll try and thirst this Octane.
We've got 10 seconds.
He's
I
one
hate to
shot
say
on
it,
the
but loading
thirst.
time's
He's
over.
literally super, really low.
Need to recharge my shields.
I got it.
Nice.
Okay, now.
Throwing taking fire. We're all outside the ring and a wall of death is Let's do some shopping.
She's taking balloon. Let her go past us. She'll get the res over in tree.
Mama's got a
Or on the
plan
bridge.
for
Is
that.
he gonna die to rain if he tries it? Hopefully
I don't know.
he has fucking E-chills. You should try and hit him out of the air still.
Countdown.
Hit for 60 gold.
Enemy shield. Target down.
Last one on top.
I'm gonna get the
Jumping
res.
on you.
Reload. They're shooting at me. Enemy shield.
And there we have it, Champion Squad. Those are the 4 secret tips that no one talks about when it comes to getting a 20 kill game, and getting 20 kill games nowadays are becoming even more and more difficult. So if you're a pub grinder in this season, well, let me tell you, sometimes these pub games can be harder than pred lobbies, especially if you're solo queuing. And you know what? If you're a solo player and you're trying to figure out who the best solo legends to use, be sure to check out my tier list where I rank every legend from worst to best based on the solo experience. With that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.